Okay guys, welcome back to this old meat shop, and I did get this wall tore down yesterday before I left, and you can see the grass has been growing up through here, and I had to do a whole lot of vacuuming. Thank God that thing there was working. And I was looking at this sill plate and I thought it was just the edge that was rotten, but on testing it, that screwdriver was denting it pretty good and pretty easily, so I think I am going to replace that thing. I really didn't want to. This one over here looks about as bad, so I may end up tearing this wall down. And I don't think I've got any studs behind this wall, because I don't really feel like it's attached nowhere in between the fan and the wall there. So that's a good 3-4 foot span there without anything attaching it in the middle. So I may end up tearing that one down too. So it's kind of rainy outside today, so I got everything set up in the hall here to do on my sawing. But I hate to. There'll be a lot of toting that plywood all the way around, but I guess first things first, when we get this wall tore down, see what it looks like. Okay guys, got this wall down as I suspected. There's a pretty big gap between here and here with no stud. I also found a pretty good sized mouse bed up here, and so I'm gonna have to vacuum it out, get all these nails down. I'm gonna caulk all these holes. Apparently this is apparently this plywood was used for another purpose at one time. It sure has got holes drilled all in. See all the holes in it down through there. We'll get this cleaned up and another stud put in, hopefully, and go ahead and now we can inspect this sill plate here. Boy, it is bad. This sill plate's worse than that one. This one's shot all the way back. Get some light on it. Shot all the way back to about midways right here, and then it's pretty solid up to the end there, and it's pretty rotten right there at the end. Zoom in right there. Big old hole right there. It's like a mouse hole. Yep, got a mess. What I ain't seeing, and I'm surprised, that I don't see any wasp nest up here. And with all these holes, I would have figured there would have been some big ones. Well, that would have been the perfect place for them to come in at, right there. So we get this cleaned up, and I got to go get a metal bit because I forgot to get one to cut these nails off at the bottom of these studs. And we'll see if we can get these replaced. Okay guys, I want to give y'all a little update. I got this stud in. This fan wasn't even boxed. It was just kind of stuck to both sides. So I went ahead and boxed the top and the bottom. And I'm going to put another stud in the middle here. And I want to put another stud in the middle here, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough to do all I want to do. I had to go to town to get some metal cutting sawzall blades. And when I got back, it was raining. I know you can't see out this window. Trust me, it's raining out there. You can see the water dropping off the roof. So I'm waiting on my battery to charge for my cordless sawzall. It also fits my drill. But I was using a drill, and all of a sudden the battery power just died on it. Hope it didn't run the battery, but waiting on it to charge, and then we'll get started on the sill plates. Okay guys, so what I did is I just cut right across here, and I cut under the stud, and as you can see, there wasn't much left of it. Termites will just about eat it. But I think where I got to pretty solid. So now the hard part's going to be cutting out of that corner right there. And I've got a leak somewhere. Well, that's wet. That shouldn't be wet. Now I gotta figure out where the hell this leak's coming from. It shouldn't be wet right there. I don't see no water from up here. This is there. This is running down here, coming in right here. Y'all can see this damn thing in focus. It appears to be damp right there. That's not good. We looked at the tin yesterday when we had this roof off and ceiling off, and I only seen one screw that missed, and it was way back over here. We'll keep an eye on it. I may have to pull this section of ceiling back down to find out where this thing's leaking at. Oh man. Alright, got a little cleanup to do. Okay guys, I'm going to show you what I got done to get these sill plates replaced. This one was kind of a pain because that 2x4 right here, I had to cut it off a lot to get that plate under it, but it looks a lot better. I did have to come back. When I pulled this plate off, it took half the 2x4 with it, so I come back around both sides of that 2x4 with a place to nail to. There was a stud there, a little piece of stud here because I had enough room at the top to nail, but I didn't have enough room at the bottom. A stud under here with a fan, and a stud here, and then I went across the top with a 2x4 to have a place to nail, to screw the top of the plywood to, except for here, but I have a place to screw the bottom of it. So come together. It's raining pretty good outside right now, so you can't see nothing out this window. Water. So I guess today that's gonna about do it, cause I don't really want to tote that plywood through the rain to get it over here where I can cut it. So I guess that's gonna be it for today. Wished I had some insulation to throw in here, but I just ain't got none. Don't want to get none. Can't afford none. And the rats would probably just make beds out of it anyway. So I did get all the holes filled up with silicone and caulk. And I got to get a little bit of spray to go around this side of this fan here to foam to close that air. But all in all, she's a lot better off now than she was anyway. So I'll let you go for now, and thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more, and we'll get this plywood up and get it ready. Well, I've had a little setback. I've got a leak, and it's my ceiling. Yep. Where's that leak at? Oh, there it is. Yep. Got a leak, got a leak. I'm gonna have to pull this frickin' sheet down right here to see where it's coming from. Alright guys, got this ceiling down, and it's funny, this leak is actually coming between the lap right here. You can see right here. Apparently it's getting, somehow it's getting it's getting between the damn V's and leaking. Got a good screw here. A good one there. And this screw right here is the only one I found that didn't hit a piece of wood. But it don't appear to be leaking. So, more work for me. That's a little damp right there. It ain't dripping. But you can tell it has been a wet spot there. And that screw's discolored where that one ain't. So I'll probably have to replace that screw or seal it or something. But yeah, it's kind of baffling to me how that thing can leak between the seams. But I guess I'll have to get up there and try to figure it out before I can put this ceiling back up. Which really ain't no problem. Once you get it up in that groove right there, it'll hold that side, and you just stick a screw in the back end of it over here. Yep. Anyway, more work for me, but I'm glad I found it before I got all my walls up, because if it hadn't been it, there wouldn't have been no time. That would have been rotted out right there. Plywood would have been rotted. You see, now it's dripping way over here. It was running down the edge of the plywood and through, so better to find it now than later, that's for sure. Alright guys, appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for more repairs on this old meat shop.